So now today's class we are going to discuss next two physical quantities, so which we are all very familiar actually. So last class we discussed about the distance and displacement. Is it as everybody? So distance and as well as displacement. So how to calculate it? Lot of things we discussed. So you might be notice it. Distance is a what quantity actually? We have been said that distance
Scalar quantity.
quantity, scalar quantity. And if you have taken the displacement, so displacement is a what? It is actually the
Vector quantity.
vector quantity. Okay. So now, if you have taken this speed, as we are studying in our today's class, speed and as well as velocity. So again, the same thing. Remember, speed means I don't want to waste time. Directly, I'm going. So speed means actually distance by time. So that is the meaning of speed. So speed is actually a distance by time. So that is the reason it is a scalar quantity or vector quantity. It is the
Scalar quantity.
quantity.
Scalar.
No direction is there. It has only what? It has only
Magnitude.
magnitude, no direction. So that is what about speed. Coming to the velocity, velocity means keep in mind all of you displacement by time. So that what will happen velocity? Displacement by time means which is a what quantity?
Vector quantity. Vector quantity.
So now observe very carefully. If I want to get the average speed, be very careful. Once again, I'm saying we will study that actually. So in this speed, we will study what is speed. Next, we are going to study what is average speed. And same way, we are going to study instantaneous speed. So instantaneous speed means at that particular time, what is the speed of the body? That is called as instantaneous speed. Average speed means total journey. What is the average speed you are maintaining? So that is what average speed. We'll discuss it. And same way, in come to the velocity, we are going to study average velocity. Same way, we are going to see instantaneous velocity. So these are the main things regarding speed and as well as velocity. So let us discuss. All of you remember, if I am considering anything for long period of time, just I am saying, or a large time I am taking, we are going to represent with a delta t. So keep it in mind, Pradosh. Large time we are representing with what? Delta t. If it is a extremely small interval of time, if it is a small interval of time, we are going to represent with a dt. Large time interval delta t, small time interval, it is dt. Clear everybody? Now, so let us comes to the average speed. So what do you mean by average speed means? All of you observe very carefully. Formula is total distance. You are all not the kids, so that everything to explain. So we need what we need only we have to remember. So total average speed is equals to what is the formula? Total distance divided by everybody. Total what? Total time taken. Understand? So that is what we used to call as average speed. So total time taken. So same way if it comes to the average velocity, can you tell me what is average velocity formula? Everybody? Yes, please. Average velocity is equals to what will come? Instead of distance, what will come here? Total displacement divided by total time taken. So that is what is average speed and as well as what is average velocity. So hope you all clear, understood or not? Yes. So that is, so average speed means total distance divided by total time, and average velocity is total displacement divided by total time. So do you all remember that we studied that distance and displacement, who is always greater, Rudresha, Pradosh? Distance and displacement, we already studied that.
Distance.
So distance is almost greater or equals to displacement. Yes or no, everybody? Yes, please. Same way, if I had done the ratio of average speed and as well as average velocity, so you keep it in mind, all of you, be very careful. Average speed is always greater than or equals to what will come? Everybody, average velocity. So if I do the average speed divided by average velocity, average speed divided by average velocity. So what is the ratio always? Average speed divided by average velocity. So always greater than or equals to what? Equals to
1.
1. That is what you have to remember. As distance is always greater than or equals to displacement, so average speed is also always greater than or equals to average velocity. So if I do the ratio, average speed divided by average velocity, then it is always greater than 1. That is what you have to remember. Are you understood? Everybody clear? Yes, please.
Sir.
Understood? That's all. Now, so let us solve the question number 1 now. First, all of you write. A boy walks 3 meter east. A boy walks 3 meter east. A boy walks 3 meter east. 3 meter east. Understood? 3 meter east. In 2 seconds. Sorry. Yeah, 2 seconds. 2 meter east into 2 seconds. Then 2 meter west. 2 meter west. 3 seconds. Find his Roman number 1 average speed, Roman number 2 average velocity. So understand first question, everybody. So he is walking how many meters towards the east, everybody? How many meters he is walking? 3 meters east and as well as 2 meters again west. So first of all, you all remember the directions. We all know. So what is this called as? North, south, west, and east. Is it right or wrong? All of you understand, Laksha? Yes. Now, first make the question first. You have to understand that. So first, yeah, let me take. He has been traveled from A to B. What is the distance traveled by him? East direction. 3 meters. What? How much? How much he has been walked? Everybody. 3 meters towards to the what? Everybody. East. Then he reached to for some point B. Then again he walked how many meters, guys? West. Everybody. How many meters west? All of you. Can you hear me or not?
Meter.
Please respond. How many meters? 2 meters west he walked. So now tell me. So finally he started from A and finally he stopped at point C. Now I want to know what is the average speed. What is the average speed formula? Everybody? Yes, please. Respond. Average speed formula. Average speed is equal
Total
to
distance.
Total distance divided by total time.
divided by total time. So now, which is equals to, what is the total distance? 3 plus 2.
5 by 5.
5 divided by 5 meter divided by total time. This is 3 meters, 2
5.
seconds. 2 meters, 3 seconds. So which is equals to how many seconds? 5 seconds. Then what is the average speed of the boy? Average speed of the boy is 5 meter by
1 meter per second.
oh yeah, 1 meter per second. Now, I want to know average velocity. So first of all, average velocity means what is the display? What is the formula? Total distance or displacement?
Displacement.
Total displacement divided by total time taken. So first of all, revise the what is the displacement formula? What is displacement means? What is the displacement?
To-
Shortest
1 meter.
distance. Shortest distance between initial point and final point. So what is his initial point? A, and his final point is C. So now what is the distance between from A and C, everybody? That is his displacement.
1.
1. That is what you have to remember. So total he traveled 3 meters and he reversed back again 2 meters. Means he is at point C. So then displacement is distance between the final point and initial point. His initial point is A, final point is C. So what is the distance between them? Everybody, sir. Total displacement is equals to 1 meter divided by, but time is what? Time how many seconds? 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
So
5 seconds.
1 by 5 meter per second. So that is the average velocity. Clear? Pradosh? Yes, Laksha? Yeah, please make it. Any doubt, ask. Clear? Mahalakshmi? Manya? Samaya? Do it, do it. Any doubt, ask. Not Pradosh, no network. And keep it in mind, when we are converting kilometer per hour to meter per second, All of you understand? Kilometer per hour to meter per second. We have to multiply with what? All of you. 5 by 18 meter per second. 1 kilometer per hour equals to 5 by 18 meter per second. Same way, 1 meter per second, if you are converting into kilometer per hour, you should multiply with what, guys? 18 by 5. So be very careful. Enna brothers, network issue. Okay. So, Purima, clear ara? Understood, ama?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next question. Write question number 2. You try to solve. A man goes from A to B at V1 speed and returns from B to A. See that he returns from B to A. So that what is the average velocity? Can you tell me, anybody? 0.
0.
Y means he reached to initial point at B to A with velocity V2 speed.
Displacement 0, sir.
V2 speed. Find average velocity first. Directly I'm saying, and Roman number 2, average speed. Sariya, everybody clear? Understood? Now, how to find it? Options. I will give the options. So, of course, average velocity we can find it. Average velocity I can say he started from point A, reached to point B, and again he came back with V1 velocity and with V2 velocity. And his initial point and went and came back. So that displacement is what, guys? Displacement is 0 meters. So
0.
I can say average velocity, which is equals to how much, Laksha? Average velocity is equals to 0 by time, which is equals to 0. Yes or no, everybody? Yes, Asmita? Avinga?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, average speed. Average speed means what, guys? Everybody? Average speed we want to find. So, average speed is equals to what is the formula? Average speed.
V1 plus V2 by T.
Oh, what? How much you got? How much you got, Ra? Wrong. Wrong, Rudreshwar. Okay, so let's discuss now. So first tell me, what is the average speed formula? Average speed means what? All of you respond. Yes, please. Total distance divided by total time taken. Sariya, Rudreshwar, don't be in a hurry. I'm giving options
Yes,
also.
sir.
Option A is V1 V2 by 2. Option B is V1 plus V2 by 2. Option C is 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. Option D is, be smart always, V1 plus V2 divided by 2V1 V2. So, okay, I will teach you. You observe very carefully. Okay. So, let us take now. You want to know average speed means. You need two things. One is what, guys? Total distance. Another one is what? Yes, please. Respond. Total time. So, as we all know, from A to B he is going, and again he is coming from B to A. Means in the sense of, from A to B, if I assume S meters is the distance, then can you tell me B to A also, what is the distance? What is the B to A also? I'm asking you
Yes.
people only. If A to B, I am assuming as, let distance between A to B is, I am assuming as S meters. S meters. S means distance. Now then B to A is also what will become, guys? Yes only. Yes or no? And he traveled with V1 speed from A to B, and B to A, what velocity he traveled? What speed he traveled? Yes, please respond. Answer to the question. Don't be like a fools. Purima Puriyada, adena solanga. Otherwise, leave from the meeting. No problem for me. I'll stop and I'll sleep. So I'm assuming let distance between from A to B is S meters. Yes is not 5. It is yes. Alphabet yes. So then B2 is also yes. Everybody leave from the meeting. No problem. I'll start the class. Then you see that if you want to find the average speed, we need total distance divided by total time taken. So we know the distance. I know the distance. Distance from A to B is yes, and from B to is also yes. So average speed formula, check it everybody. As we are having it two different things, going and coming. So I'll assume distance from A to B is S1, distance from A to B to A is S2 divided by, from A to B time is, let me take T1, and B to A time is, let me take T2. So T1 plus T2, because total distance divided by total time taken. Can you hear me? Is there anybody in meeting? What is
Sir.
this?
Yes, sir.
You don't behave like a bulk people, like when they are together, nothing. I never like that. I'm spending a lot of energy for you people, and I'm making a lot of things for you people to work hard. You have to be very active in the class. Now see S1. S1 is equals to what? We all people knows yes. S2 is equals to also what? Everybody? Yes. And
Yes.
people are not kids now. And see that we want T1 and T2. We don't know. So let us find. We all know speed formula. What is the speed formula? Tell me. Speed is equals to what? Distance by time.
Distance with
From the time is equals to what? Distance by speed. That's all. So T1 is equals to, distance is S only. Let me take S1. S1 by V1. So S1 means what? S by V1. Same way T2 is equals to what will come? S2 by V2, which is equals to what? Everybody? S by
S
Yes,
by
sir.
V2. That's all, substitute. So S by S divided by V1 plus S divided by V2. So now you do that. So what is the LCM? I'll take here S plus S, what will come? 2S. Here V1, V2, I will take it as a common. So V1, V2, I will take it as a LCM, means here what will come? V2S plus V1S. Is it right or wrong? Everybody? Yes or no? So what will happen now? So
Yes, sir.
2S into V1 into V2 divided by, so in this both, can I take the S common? S into V2 plus V1 or V1 plus. So now SS will get cancelled. So what is the remaining thing? Everybody, 2V1 V2 divided by V2 plus V1. So this is the formula for average speed when a body is went from A to B and again he back to B A position. Then average speed formula is this one. So this is what the formula you have to use it. So which option is correct? All of you. Which option is correct? Option
C.
C. Purima, Rudreshwar. That is what you have to remember. Always
Sir.
remember, whenever you need average speed, you need to know total distance and you need to know total time taken. So what is the correct option? Option B. So solve it now. Doubt, anybody can ask me. Anyone having doubt in this, you can ask. Clear, everybody? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any doubt, anybody can ask. Nijama?
Finish, sir.
Finish, Abhadosh? Very good. Next.
Yes, sir.
Right, next. A man goes from A to B. A man goes from A to B. A man goes from A to B at 40 km per hour. A man goes from A to B. A man goes from A to B at 40 km per hour and returns B to A at 60 km per hour. Our speed. Calculate average speed. That's all. So what is the formula, Ilyas? Yes, please. Yes, please. All of you. What is the answer, please? Can you hear me?
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, answer 48.
40. Very good. So that is what you have to remember. So as we all know, average speed is equals to, what is the formula?
8.
2V1 V2 divided by V1 plus V2. That's all. So 2 into V1 how much? 40 into V2 is 60 divided by 40 plus 60. So which is equals to, Kevala? 2 into 4 6 are 24, 2400 divided by 100. 20 will get cancelled, which is equals to 22, 24 into 2 is how much it is? 40 kilometer per hour. Solve it. Purima?
Sir.
Yeah. Next. If a man covers half distance at V1 speed, if a man covers half distance at V1 speed, remaining half at V2 speed, find average speed. So what is the formula you use? Very simple. See that. Look at the screen. This is what the total distance. Let me take this is a point A and point B. So exactly middle half distance he traveled with what speed? Everybody? Yes, please. Yes, all of you? Exactly half distance, V1. So let me assume the distance exactly half is yes. The next half also what will become, Ra? Next half also what will become? Exactly half. Yes, and it traveled with a V2 speed. Then tell me. Then T1 is equals to what will become? T1 is equals to S by V1 and T2 is equals to what will become? Everybody, just now we saw. So that average speed is equals to what is the formula? 2V1 V2 divided by V1 plus V2. So just you have to apply the case it is. You have to learn the formula. That is what. Next. A man covers three equal distances. A man covers three equal distances. A man covers three equal distances. It's not two. Two means this is the formula. Three equal distances with speeds V1, V2 and V3. Sorry, brothers. V1,
Yes, sir.
V2 and V3. Find his average speed. Find his average speed. So everybody, see he is covering equal distances. So let me take now three different points, equal distances. Let me assume the equal distance from A to B, B to C and C to D. Equal distance is yes, yes and yes. So what is the V1 speed? Here what is speed? V2 speed and here what speed? V3. Then tell me T1 is equals to what? S by V1. T2 is equals to what? Everybody. S by V2 and T3 is equals to what? Everybody. S by V3. So then what is the average speed formula? Everybody.
Yes.
Average speed formula is equals to S1 plus S2 plus S3 divided by what will come? T1 plus T2 plus T3. So S1 is S plus, S2 is S plus, S3 is S divided by T1 is S divided by V1, T2 is S divided by V2, T3 is S divided by V3. So now take the LCM, everybody. So just do one thing. This is 3S and here all the upper numerator S is common. Can I take S is common and can I write this one as 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2 plus 1 by V3? Right or wrong, everybody? So SS will get cancelled. Any doubt to those? SS will get cancelled, which is required 3 divided by 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2 plus 1 by V3. So now 3 divided by LCM, let me take, what is the LCM will come? V1, V2, V3. Then up, inga V1 irka. So what will come here? V2 plus, sorry, V2 and V3. Here V2 irka, V1, V3. Here V3 irka, V1, V2. Ellame theriyuma theriyada? Tell me. Then what is the formula? 3V1, V2, V3 divided by what will come? V2, V3 plus V1, V3 plus V1, V2. Understand, Laksha, Pradosh? That is a formula. Any doubt? Please ask. Understood or not? Rudreswara? Doubt means ask me. Manya, Samaya? Any doubt? Kindly let me know.
No, sir.
Yeah. So please do it. Saying no is easy, but I need progress also. I'll see that. Can you make it fast, everybody? So I'll start next.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next. This is the, have you understood or not, girls? Everybody, Laksha understood this, sir? Next. A man covers half distance with the speed v. Next question. A man covers half distance with the speed v and remaining half with the speed v1 and v2. Remaining half with the speed v1 and v2. Be very careful. One distance v speed, understand, half of the distance with v speed and remaining half distance with the two speeds. What is the two speeds? v1 and v2
V2.
for equal time interval. Be very careful. For equal time interval. So means whatever the half distance is there, they are taking what time? Equal time. Do you understand, everybody? Yes, please. Equal time interval. So find his average speed. Option A. 2v1 v2 plus v2v plus v1v divided by v1 plus v2 plus v. Option B. 2v into v1 plus v2 divided by v1 plus v2 plus 2v. Option C. 2v1 v2v divided by v1v plus v2v plus v1v2. Option D. v1 plus v2 divided by v. That is the options. Now, understand the question is very important. They are saying that some x distance is there. In that, a man covers half distance with what speed? Everybody, all of you, respond. What is the speed? So let me take some x distance. So that the distance is yes. That is what half distance. Half distance he traveled with what speed? Everybody. Speed of the body is equals to, respond, v. Yes or no? Please respond, guys. Next half distance, next entire half distance, he traveled with the two velocities. What is that velocities? But equal interval of time. Be very careful. Understand, Rudreshwar, Pradosh? They traveled equal interval of time. So equal interval of time means, let me take here time is t and here also time is t. And what is the velocity traveled here? From here to this point, half of that, equal interval. He traveled with a, please respond, v1. And from here to here, finally, he traveled with what? v2. Am I clear? Done. Can you tell me what is the total s is equals to here? So here, let me take time is t1 and here time is t, because they are traveling with the equal time interval, second half distance. Question Puriyama Puriyada, that you tell me. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Sir,
now let us see
sir,
that.
here we can take T by 2, sir.
Oh, you want to can take half t by 2, t by 2. But I am taking as a half time is t and next half time is t. Okay, Rudresha?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, now let me take here first t1. So t1 is equals to what will come? S by v. Yes or no? This t1, because what is the average speed formula? Total distance divided by total time taken. So I found the time. Now here, what is the total distance? Can you tell me? Here in the second half is s, but s is not same. What is that? v1 into t plus v2 into t. Is it right or wrong, everybody? Will you all accept it?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is
Sir.
the common in this? What is the common in this? T is
T.
common. So v1 plus v2. Is it right or wrong? Ashwita? Then from the t is equals to what will come? T is equals to distance divided by v1 plus nobody will answer. v1 plus v2. That is what. Then you do the average speed formula. So what is the average speed formula? Total distance divided by, everybody, total time. Ishali solving? I don't know what solving. So next add it.
Yes, sir.
So time, s plus s, how much 2s divided by. Now next t1 plus, this time is what? T plus t, how much it is? T plus t, which is equals to, everybody,
2T.
t plus t, 2t. Clearer, Rudreshwa? 2t. So now 2s
Sir.
divided by, if you want, you can make it. This is s plus s, so that it will be clear. Ellame puriyuma? So s plus s. So s plus s is equals to 2s. So what is the t1 value? T1 value, tell me. T1 value how much? S by v plus 2 into t2 value, sorry, t value how much? T value. S divided by v1 plus v2. Ellame clear amma? Now, in this both s is common. So I will take s is outside and what is remaining? 1 by v plus 2 divided by what? 2 divided by v1 plus v2. So ss will get cancelled. What is remaining? All of you. 2 divided by 1 by v plus what? 2 divided by v1 plus v2. So can you take the LCM now? What is the LCM here? LCM is v into v1 plus v2. Then what will come here? v1 plus v2
V1 plus
plus
V2.
2vv.
2V.
2v. Yes, now it will go up. It will go up means 2v into v1 plus v2 divided by what will come? v1 plus v2 plus 2v. So this is what the things. Now tell me what is the correct option? I have given you 4 options. What is the correct option? 2v v1 plus v2 divided by v1 plus v2 plus 2v. What is the correct
B.
option, everybody? Option B. Laksha understood, Laksha? Ishali, make it fast. And meeting is going to end. Join back fastly and we'll
Yes,
finish.
sir.
Yeah. Any doubt, anybody can ask. Puriyamara? Understood, Amma?
Sir.
Yeah, please make it.